Namaste. So now 45 and 46. Now 45 is not exactly that important, but 46 is extremely crucial from the prelims point of view, right? So 45 says notwithstanding anything. So always make it a point whenever you're reading law, notwithstanding anything, जहां आ गया इसका क्या मतलब है? इसका ये मतलब है that whatever said prior to this sentence does not matter at all. So it says whatever you have read in 41 to 44, ignore all of that. Now what I'm going to say is going to be the truth for the situation that is given inside of this section. That is how pretty much you read law. So it says notwithstanding anything in section 41 to 44, all right? No member of the armed forces of the union. तो यूनियन में बेसिकली इट्स बेसिकली द आर्मी या सेंट्रल की कोई फोर्स है, यू विल नॉट अरेस्ट एक्सेप्ट इन वन केस. अच्छा, व्हेन दे आर डूइंग समथिंग इन देयर ड्यूटी और सम वर्क दैट इज purported to be done in their duty except after obtaining the consent of the central government. Then what do you do after obtaining the consent of the central government? Well, you arrest them, right? So you'll need the consent. अगर कोई आदमी सेंट्रल forces का या armed forces का of the union is doing their work, you cannot arrest them. Order हो, warrant हो, कुछ हो, sorry, nothing, because it says 41 to 44. भैया कुछ भी कर लीजिए, इसको अगर ये अपनी ड्यूटी में वो काम कर रहा है, आप उसको अरेस्ट नहीं करेंगे. Alright, clear? Okay. So अच्छा, MCQ क्या है? Except after obtaining the consent. This is the MCQ. लोग ये भूल जाते हैं कि एक कंडीशन है और यहीं तो प्रीलिम्स से सवाल आते हैं. प्रीलिम्स से सवाल एक्चुअली में जो भी आते हैं वो यही आते हैं कि जी जो एक्सेप्शंस हैं, जो प्रोविजोज हैं आपकी बेयर एक्ट के, दे आर द प्रीलिम्स के एमसीक्यू एंड वी विल डिस्कस मोर. नाउ 46 इज अरेस्ट हाउ मेड. दिस सेक्शन मैं रात को 2 बजे भी उठा के पूछूं व्हाट इज सेक्शन 46, यू हैव टू आंसर अरेस्ट हाउ मेड. दिस इज हाउ क्रूशियल दिस सेक्शन इज एंड वी विल डिस्कस अगेन, आई कीप ऑन रिपीटिंग माई सेल्फ, डिस्कस द फिलोसफी एंड मोर डिटेल्स इन द layer 2 layer 3 of the course. But arrest how made, ये title आपने याद रखना of this section, all right? Section number याद रखना है 46. It says a police officer or other person. Where is this other person coming from? Remember under आपके 43 के अंदर हमने क्या कहा था? Any other person can arrest, right? तो ये वो other person है, या magistrate 44 में किसी और को order कर सकता है. Remember the 6 foot bouncer example that I gave? So this is that other person. And police officer, to make an arrest you have the permission by law to actually touch somebody, shall actually touch or confine the body of the person to be arrested. तो जब हमने अरेस्ट करना, जब मेरा ऑब्जेक्ट है कि मैं आपसे, तो पुलिस ऑफिसर अंडर स्टैंडर्ड कंडीशंस दे कैन नॉट टच यू. व्हाई? प्रीएम्बल में याद है JLEF, जस्टिस, लिबर्टी, इक्वालिटी, फ्रेटर्निटी, राइट? लिबर्टी किस किस चीज़ की थी? Thought, expression, belief, faith, worship, right? That keyword liberty comes here as well. आपकी liberty है, हम उससे police officer is basically the state. The state will not interfere with your liberty, right? But if they want to arrest you, then we go to 21. You have a right to life, except it can be taken away according to procedure established by law. This so that you don't go to court under 32 and say मेरा 21 violate हो गया. This is how much you need to understand the Constitution, by the way, and link it here to be a good judge, to be a good lawyer. And believe you me, whether you become a judge tomorrow or not, whether you are practicing or you'll be better than your competition, I kid you not. And that's what we have to be first, and we'll have to be really, really skilled in our art. So this is how you be that. So arrest how made के अंदर police officer or the person shall actually touch. Now, when the object is to arrest you, they can actually touch you and you can't shout battery assault. Exception is unless there be submission to the custody by word or action. अब सामने वाले ने क्या किया कि सामने वाले ने आपको बता दी, हाँ जी मैं आपकी submission to the custody. Custody was what? हमने शब्द जो किया था guardianship. So I submit myself to your guardianship. So you need not touch me or confine my body. I'll just walk with you, जहाँ बोलेंगे साथ में चल रहा हूँ. तो फिर आपको मेरे को खींचना नहीं है, मेरी बाजू नहीं तोड़नी, मुझे मार पिटाई नहीं करनी है. I'm just submitting to the custody. I'm a peaceful person. Submitting to the custody as in submitting to your guardianship. I'm submitting what? Myself to your guardianship. So either by word, या तो आप बोल के कर रहे हैं या आप एक्शन से कर रहे हैं. आपके एक्शन से समझ में आ रही है कि पुलिस वाले को आपने अपनी कस्टडी, मतलब उसकी कस्टडी में अपने आप को सबमिट कर दिया. So therefore, this is the case. Alright, so in that case, the police officer may just not touch you. But real life में see this is purely academic. Real life में आप कहेंगे ऐसे कैसे होगा? Even if I submit myself to their custody, that they will not touch me. I mean, who follows the rule book 100%, right? This is academics, remember? तो academically तो हमें we have to answer the question as per the section only. Real life, whatever happens, that happens in real life practice. We're not going to go there. Okay, 2009 के amendment में this was for the females, all right? So सबमिशन टू कस्टडी ऑन एन ओरल इंटीमेशन ऑफ अरेस्ट. पुलिस वाला जाके कह रहा है किसी भी महिला या किसी भी स्त्री को दैट लुक वी आर हियर टू अरेस्ट यू. सो सबमिशन टू कस्टडी, सो वी हैव गिवन ओरल इंटीमेशन ऑफ अरेस्ट. Submission to custody shall be presumed, and that is the MCQ for the prelims for this section, all right? Shall be presumed. So I'm presuming this कि इन्होंने, you remember? Unless there be submission to the custody by word or action. So therefore, my right to touch or confine the woman's body is out of the window. Therefore, male police officers cannot touch by law, all right? Now, but if let us say the situation is सामने वाली total गुंडी type है, हो सकता है ना, the police officer who can actually touch has to be a female. Males can't. Therefore, every time there is a case involving a woman, the police officer, the woman constable, the woman inspector has to go there. All right. Now, if such person forcibly resists or attempts to evade, कि भाई धक्का मुक्की कर रहा है, नहीं पकड़ में आ रहा है, or he is attempting to evade, such police officer or other person may use all means necessary to give effect to such an arrest. But this section, so this is section, we are in 46 subsection 2, you will always read with 49, and this is pretty much what isn't given in the Bare Act, right? You give it 49, which says that you will not put a person under unnecessary restraint, not restraint that far exceeds, मतलब आपका arrest का purpose, if it is exceeding the amount of restraint, it will violate, right? So it always has to be read with 49 कि आप कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते. So 49 is like a limiter. ये तो कह रहा है 46 subsection 2 तो कह रहा है हाँ भैया इसके ऊपर तो जो मर्जी करो if he's trying to attempt to evade or forcibly resisting. But what is 49 saying? That unnecessary restraint beyond a reasonable limit, sorry, can't be done. All right. Now subsection 3, nothing in this section. Now mind you, be very careful and link it with the Vikas Dubey wala encounter. Nothing in this section gives the right to cause death of a person who is not accused of an offense punishable with death or with imprisonment for life. Nothing in this section, जो कुछ भी है 46 के अंदर, gives the right to cause who, किसको देंगे आप right to cause death? Other person या police officer को? This is something like the general exception वाला IPC में या private defenses के लिए आप connect कर सकते हैं इसको. The thinking, the logic that is. Who is not accused of an offense punishable with death or with imprisonment for life. तो बहुत अच्छी बात है. This is like a perfect thing. But so the inference that you have to draw out from this is, if the person is accused with death or imprisonment for life, and if circumstances are such, forcibly resist or attempts to evade, you may just get the right to cause death. अब सामने वाला आपके ऊपर गोलियों पे गोलियां चला रहा है, तो पुलिस एनकाउंटर जो करती है उसके बाद जो डिफेंस लेती है वो ये रहा आपके पास कि जी ये तो जी वैसे भी he was accused of murder and he is accused of being a gang leader and he is accused of being a robber and a dacoit, correct? Therefore, since he was evading arrest and attempting to evade arrest, we had to. So therefore, this is the logic. And I think this screen में just I think blue color शायद दिख नहीं रहा है. I think चलिए थोड़ा बहुत दिख रहा है, but 46 subsection 3 पढ़ लीजिएगा. That's what it says. Otherwise, if I'm like in my final edit, I can just see, then I'll basically put the section here. अच्छा जी. Then subsection 4 inserted by 2005 वाली amendment. Crucial word, save in exceptional circumstances. Meaning, exceptional circumstance होंगे तो हम ये काम कर सकते हैं, but otherwise नहीं कर सकते. No woman shall be arrested after sunset before sunrise. This is a very popular theme or popular fact that everyone mostly knows of. But you can actually arrest them after sunset before sunrise if it is an exceptional circumstance. मान लेते हैं, a woman is indulging in drug peddling and drug selling and you only get to catch her at night, then what do? So the woman police officer, remember, अब कोई ना कोई जाके touch तो करेगा ही, arrest तो करेगा ही, right? Because exceptional circumstance है. सामने वाला इतनी आसानी से आपको कस्टडी तो दे नहीं देगा आपको. A woman police officer will make a written report, will take prior permission from the judicial magistrate of the first class. This is the MCQ कि किससे लेंगे, CJM से लेंगे, सेशंस जज से परमिशन लेंगे, या जुडिशियल मैजिस्ट्रेट ऑफ फर्स्ट क्लास या जुडिशियल मैजिस्ट्रेट ऑफ सेकंड क्लास. तो जैसे DDLJ है वैसे हमारी CRPC में WWLJ है. What is WWLJ? Within whose local jurisdiction the offence has been committed or the arrest needs to be made. राइट. अब उनकी लोकल जुरिस्डिक्शन में अगर ऑफेंस कमिट किया गया है या अरेस्ट किया गया है, मतलब अरेस्ट उनको करना है आपने जाके, वो उनके एरिया में है, तो द वुमन पुलिस ऑफिसर विल मेक अ रिटन रिपोर्ट, विल टेक द प्रायर परमिशन इन दिस एक्सेप्शनल सर्कमस्टेंस. गॉट इट? एंड अदरवाइज आफ्टर सनसेट बिफोर सनराइज देयर इज नो अरेस्ट फॉर वुमेन. राइट. सो वी हैव इंश्योर्ड दैट द पुलिस, एंड व्हाई इज दिस बीइंग डन, सो दैट अब किसी इंस्पेक्टर को कोई पसंद आ गई, हो सकता है ना, कहीं इश्क हो गया हो, तो जाके उठा लेंगे अरेस्ट के बहाने से. तो ये सब अच्छा. एंड लेट अस से यू नेवर रियली नो anyone's intention. Let us say the inspector is a pervert, he is doing something else in the guise of an arrest. So what do you do then? So you protect that you cannot touch. It will be only a female that can touch, right? So yeah, most important MCQs done from 45 and 46. So now you know how comprehensive this is, and mind you, we haven't even started discussing for the mains. ठीक है, तो आराम से चल रहे हैं और जल्दी काम हो जाएगा. Then I think अभी 50-51 तक खींचते हैं, फिर then we'll basically get the accused to court and then we'll enter into the court वाला procedure. थोड़ा से अब पुलिस वाले भैया को नमस्ते करेंगे, वो पुलिस वालों के ऊपर काफ़ी अब डिस्कशन हो गई है. ठीक है जी, ओके, टेक केयर, बाय.